Hey, how's it going? Back to Tactics Ogre today. Doing pretty good. Only got one more day of work left. Took Fridays off, so we're getting back into that. Yep. Yeah, just catching up. Still waiting to get a fucking Tornado 2. Turned Wily into a Swordmaster last time, so we can finally use him again. Hey Trashy, how's it going? Just gonna jump to the map here. It also goes, how was your day? Oh, Necromancer. And a lizard. You're falling asleep? Are you tired? Did you stay up too late again? Yeah, lizard dudes are awesome. They get a couple of unique classes that humans can't, and they're really good. Since we're fighting skeletons, what do we want to do with that? We're void, we don't have any monsters to deal with. Try Wily. I will probably want Exorcism. And what else? If I have some holy waters, I will also bring them along. Yeah, I got a few. So this will just help exorcising a few of the undead that are on the map. Four of them, got exorcism on the cleric, should be good enough. Small party, I only have 8, so I gotta be a bit restrictive, but this should be fine.
So you do move against Brigantis, Denim of Goliath?
Denim, you say? Then we are betrayed. Cursed sister.
Nothing I can't handle, Cressida. Go now. Inform Master Nibeth of our visitor.
What? And leave you here alone, Mother? You must permit me to stay, I beg you!
Do not worry yourself over me. Master Nibeth's artifact will serve, should it come to that. Now get you gone.
Have care, Mother.
You're all EP.
Denizens of the Abyss, from the ink of blackest night, I summon you. Darkness to me!
Give people of Pandemonium 12 PTSD there.
The blood of my dearest daughter stains your hands. Blood calls for blood.
Yeah, so Moldova was the necromancer we fought way back in chapter 1. On, like the 3rd map. Kinda killed her unceremoniously. So they're a whole family of necromancers. Cressida, the one that was hanging out at the start of the map, since we are on the Chaos route, we can recruit her. Bit of a wild side quest in chapter 4, but I'll probably do that. Well, did you watch the video? You watched the follow-up and bloopers? I still gotta watch that. It sounds good. Seeing what the Final Fantasy XIV gooning community is up to. So yeah, if I can exercise a few of those undead before they resurrect, save a bit of effort. But I don't know if I'll really make it to any of them. Oh, good time for meditate though. Can exercise his ghost. Ghost destroyed. Actually, let's go back and get this magic card. Do you have it in you to become an Erper? Yeah, probably exercise. I think Eris has one, yeah. No, she can't throw it though, so I gotta get right up next to it. Well, that hurt a little. Guy's got some beef behind him. So I don't recall this mission ever being a whole lot exciting. Just gotta grind through everything. I don't know if she has anything interesting. Summon darkness? Okay, so she could summon a small army if she's alive too long. Life force is really good. But she's not too exciting. Especially if I can get some of those exorcisms off. And the group's starting to reach kind of the middle of the battlefield, so that'll get things moving nicely. Eris is getting a beating, though. Oh, Skeleton wakes up and immediately takes the item. Bit of a jerk move. Okay, that guy is about to pop. I think I can get to him. Finally, Wily enters the fray. Does he? No, Wily's gonna get this extra physical card, which is gonna make him seem really good. And try to keep Eris alive, but if she takes another round like that, I don't think I'll be able to keep her up. So they can attack my cleric a little while. Power Dragon's good. Kinda want to send you back to pick up that card. I can do it with Morden, I guess. You can whip that goblin, or gremlin. Ooh, that's good. What is this guy? He's a juggernaut? So that is like a unique offensive melee guy. Only like lizards and orcs can get juggernauts. One of my favorites. 177. Let's get the breach on there too. He's already feared. But I'll take one down a lot easier if I can get breach on him. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I prefer the Lamias over the Lizardmen, just because they look cooler. But they're good either way. They're identical classes. But they get extra moves, so they're a bit faster. The Intimidate skill they have is great, because it makes them randomly lose any buffs they have. 346. Good job, Dragon. They have another passive that they can like freeze anybody that's near them at the start of their turn. So they're just hanging out and they can lock anyone in place. Okay, Wily's first turn. And I'm gonna make you get this third physical card. And I guess you can... Now you can chill. It's gonna have you buff the dragon attack power, but I think that's unnecessary. And that dude's probably gonna pop someone. Oh, he's shooting Morden. Okay, they're in a nice spot for some AoE damage, and that is a lot of AoE damage, wow. Kind of like 200 average there. I'll just have Eris heal up and run away. Okay, Morden's turn again. Got a nice, really nice cards this map. Like 3 or 4 attack ups. Got some magic up, a few others. Spawned in really good spots. Oh, and that dagger paid off. That was Orin, who parried a arrow shot with a small dagger. Which to me seems extremely difficult. Okay, Trash has got Flood Lash ready. Who's best target for that? Maybe I'll just save it. Kill this ghost first. No, come up, take this attack up. And just hit whoever. 405. Jesus. I might as well do that 400. Okay, so he's got evade, so he is immune to 1 physical attack. What kind of damage are you looking at? 125. Yeah, you can finish off the ghost. Bite the ghost. Yeah, they're starting to crumble here. Gonna get the breach and the fear on the skeleton. Yeah, so he's pretty fragile next turn. I don't have a really good AoE shot like I did last time. But I can still hit 2 of them. Nice. And Wily gets a turn. He can finally do something. So he's got 3 attack ups. He's going to do 462 damage to this gremlin. That is a little bit stronger than normal.
Perhaps they have cause to name you hero after all. You fit the part. But Master Nybeth has taught me much of the necromantic arts. Will you endure them so well?
You use souls and corpses for sport. Do you never regret the path you've chosen?
Simple child. Life and death are but 2 parts of a whole. Faced with death, a man will do anything to escape it. A soldier is no exception. This is what battle is. The earnest avoidance of our doom.
Hey Morden, how's it going?
I wonder if you can hear them at all. The whispers of the dead, their cries. How they yearn to go on fighting. The flames of their vengeance burn bright.
Body shutting down. Yeah, everyone else here is tired too. I was feeling good till about 7 and then crashed and had a quick nap. Trash and Callie said they were tired. Just gonna be awake tomorrow. That's the important night. Finally get a raid in after 10,000 years. Tough life of gamers, yep. Probably should have done something else, but whatever. I didn't. You play P range, you don't do much. Same. $117. Probably kill you with a tremendous shot. Oh, good time for meditate. So that'll let me exercise one more undead. They're all pretty fresh, so it doesn't really matter who. Yeah, the ghosts and skeletons, after their timer wears out, they just come back with, I think, 50% HP. Maybe 100. But yeah, after a couple turns of being knocked down, they just come back. And the same is true if I recruited undead. So it's not like an NPC-only ability. If I can't recruit those ones because I don't have a necromancer, but if I do get anyone that's zombified, they're recruitable like regular humans, and I can do the same thing. 556. What happened to Tantalos? Not sure who you're referring to there. There's Lance Tartaros, but he's still hanging out being a villain. Oh, Trash is the dragon. Oh,
You to use the laments of the dead against them. Why keep them from rest?
he's still around. I can only bring 8 troops into this map.
How little you understand.
So I brought Wily instead. I turned him into a swordmaster at the end of
The
last
dead
time.
are much like the living, you see. Some there are with pure hearts, gentle and kind. But there are also ones who hunger to take up the sword once more and ravage the living. Your war has filled the charnel houses to overflowing. There are legions of dead, only too glad to strike at you.
Yeah, the maps, as you go, the maps will have different party sizes. You know, sometimes down to 6, this one's 8. 10's pretty common, and eventually lots
If
are
I
12.
must sever their bond with this life a second time, so be it.
So I'll probably only bring the 2 dragons when I really need that super heavy melee force. Who has my holy water? You can just deal with it. Denim has 1. And yeah, they didn't have anything particularly heavy frontliner, so I didn't need really a dragon for extra defense. And I thought it'd be a good opportunity to bring Wily out. Swordmaster mode. Meteor Strike 2. That hurts a little. And Wily might just end the fight right here. $773 damage.
Forgive me, Cressida. I go to walk with Moldova once more.
So a lot of that was his 3 physical attack cards. Swordmasters aren't completely busted. But it was still a good hit. Moldova, Boss Oracle of Time. Ooh, Spell Charge. I can't remember. It's been like 100 years since I've played Oracle of Time. I think it's a small country somewhere in Europe too. Not enough to fully restock. Let's buy some more Holy Waters because I might run into some more Necromancers. Okay, that's a handy feature. Bahana Highlands. Defeat the leader. I can bring 10 units. Ooh, so they have a griffin and 2 dragons. So definitely bringing Boyd with Dragon Slayer. These are frost dragons. Can't remember what your breath does. Inflict false flight. That's kind of shit. They have a dragoon that is anti... has both slayers actually, so he's fairly scary. They have a beast tamer. Oh, it's Hector. What's his face? Couple archers that are on the high ground. Couple clerics. Okay, nothing too surprising here. We got Boyd first, for sure. Switch him over to Dragon Slayer mode. I got room for one more. Probably bring Callie to the extra caster. Yeah, it's Callie, Arca, or yeah, Tantalos the dragon. Yeah, probably the extra spellcaster. A little more valuable this time.
The air is chill. This would make a foul place for battle. Let's on to Brigantis.
That you stand before me can only mean my mother and I are forever parted.
It is she who profaned the dead. I'll not mourn her passing. Yield now, or rejoin her in the Everworld.
Venom's a bit upfront about it.
What are you doing here?
I've come on word of Master Nibeth. He foresaw these attacks on you and your mother. He is a necromancer, with power beyond our understanding. He sees much that escapes the ken of lesser men.
But Sir Zabos would never consent to divide his forces, few as they are.
The High Commander turned a blind eye when I made from the castle. You are the sister of my betrothed. May she rest in peace. I could not sit idle knowing the danger you faced.
Thank you, Hector.
There is no fiercer guardian of this place than your mother. Her absence is a warning.
This was their work.
Then we have all suffered a dire loss. Cressida, you should hurry to Brigantis. Let me deal with these dogs.
Rubbish! We fight them together. They've claimed my sister's life, and now my mother's. I owe them dear.
Please, Cressida. Master Nibeth ordered me to see you return safe to the castle. Go. For me, if not for him. After all we've lost, to lose you is more than I could bear.
Rubbish.
I'll not go. Not for you, or my father, or anyone.
We are beaten. The High Commander would never say as much, but the people of Galgistan are no longer with us. Master Nibeth is not one to deny hard truths. He sees reality, and so he fears for your safety. I am a knight. I swore an oath to Galgastan and your sister. I vowed to stand by them in life and in death. I beg you, save yourself. You must understand. Without you, who would there be to remember Moldova and me as we were?
My sister chose her husband well.
Now my love turns to vengeance, Denim of Goliath.
It's fighting time. So yeah, the Griffins get up here right away. I don't have any anti-Griffin power right now, so I'm just going to have to whittle him down. And hopefully got some MP before the dragons get here. Boyd can start smacking them. No, it's not your... Is it too late to get some Griffins? I could switch you over to Tame. But I was just saying that I didn't have any easy way to deal with Griffins right now. And having a Griffin wouldn't really help. Sounds like a pain in the ass. Somebody ban him. Ban that sick filth. Yeah, so mostly they got just way better position being uphill. And then with the Griffin and the two dragons coming down, they're going to really hold the line until the rest of their forces get here as well. Really preemptive strike, though. So if somebody decides to attack Wily, he's in good shape for that. And so that was the other Dragoon buff that just went off. Everybody around gets a buff that'll last until they use it. That their next auto attack will do just effective damage against dragons.
I am Hector de Daro, son of Briam, knight of Galgastan. I thank the Father for bringing you before me this day, Denim of Goliath. On the souls of my destined wife and her mother, I swear you will not live to see another dawn.
This is Thancred. Oh, and that dragon's empowered, so a little bit scary for him too. Where can that Griffin go? Pretty much anywhere. A few of them are stuck across the river there, which isn't bad. Take them a little bit longer to get around. No breath yet. Just have to attack. Yeah, a couple rounds of casters hitting him, a couple rounds of melee. Should be able to deal with the Griffin, and then the dragons will probably be on my front door. If I can actually target the Griffin. 50% or 57% charm though. Maybe I'll just do that. And he can fuck off for a turn or two. Yeah. The Griffin has a stay of execution. Not sure if I can hit anyone else here though. No, you don't have any MP, so you're just kind of hanging out. Boon of Swiftness. Probably good for the Dragoon. Still not in range for anything, though. They're uphill. Don't have a really good shot on any of them, but take what I can get. Okay, Wily's up. Don't have any MP to do anything. Probably worth getting him another skill card. Because it allows autos go. Another Dragon's Bane, but no MP for Dragon Slayer. We got an Empower though, that's good. So Trash can go up here and whip that guy. Damn, that was good. Unbuffed. Almost 160. Jonathas is the dude in Gridania that does Jeevan stuff. Yeah. I should probably go back and see what he has. Like, I haven't checked what that guy's inventory is in a long time. Where do I want Denim? Probably moving around. Nothing's been added to him. Well, that isn't great. Wily got shot by a blow dart, and now he's horny for that Beast Tamer. Oh, nice. Dragoon's breached. So I'm gonna have to hit him with something before his turn comes up. Got a little bit of time, I'll probably just hit him with a rock. In fact, my character will hit him with a rock. There, not charmed anymore. Knock some sense into him. And we have Dragon Slayer. He didn't get his Dragon's Bane off again, but still knocked down a third of his health. Too bad I couldn't fear him or breach him. But that'll have to happen later. Hector's moving in. As a knight, he's got healing spells, so he's be annoying like that. $97, not a ton of damage. Maybe I can get another good charm off. The cleric has decent odds. And a lot of, oh yeah, a ton of MP. Maybe I can just get him to toss some heals my way. And that cleric just smacked Trash. Okay, what about Orin? Can you hit anybody hard? Yeah, the Frost Dragons don't like fire that much. 199. So I hope that Griffin stays charmed for at least another turn. And Wily, what do you got? You can hit that cleric for almost 200. That's probably a decent hit. Well, Archer got a power-up card. Isn't ideal. But not the end of the world either. So I do have Fearful Impact. Can't hit that far dragon yet, though. Just deal with this Archer, I guess. He's frightened and breached. That'll be good. Both defensively and offensively, because his attack power is way down. Warden can do a fucking ton of damage to him, too. Should have enough for a tremendous shot and just kill him, yeah. Get wrecked. And then Warden will hide behind Feo. Oh, that Dragoon's weak against lightning, so Eris is a pretty good shot here. Train Heart. Yeah, so their Terror Knight's starting to get into the fight, which, whatever, not a huge deal. Trash can almost kill that Cleric. Whip finishers are so strong. It's kind of unreal. Never used them enough. Oh, and I do get the Griffin for one more shot, and he killed the Cleric, so that was a pretty good charm. Took 2 turns and secured a kill with him. Oh, dash 1 from the dragon. Probably want to try to kill... Let's see how much damage I can do. Acid Breath does 250 on an Ice Dragon. 290 on the Dragoon. Might be worth just getting rid of the Dragoon first. Void's up and he can do another Slayer. Which will probably kill their first dragon. Oh, and he's got the Dragon's Bane, so this will do even more damage. How much would that leave? Easily kill this one. 1360, yeah. Fuck him up. So if I hit this guy for the 870, I'm not securing a kill, but I'm breaching him. And you can go up and steal that attack card, I guess. Yeah, if Boyd gets Dragon's Bane and has enough to use Dragon Slayer, he can do, maybe not one-shotting at this point, but if somebody sets up a breach or a fear or something, in addition to that combo, very close to just deleting a dragon off the map. Okay, what do we got Callie here for? Any good charm odds? Not really. Yeah, that's kind of the Dragoon role though. They're the heavy unit counter. You can set them up against dragons, you can set them up against beasts. So they're nice to have one. You could even argue bringing 2 Dragoons on some maps. A Cleric's still smacking people. Not healing, though. That would have been nice. It's like these dragons have been, like, 6 feet up my ass for the entire fight. And that's with Boyd, like, doing, you know, 500 to 800 damage to them. So they definitely have field presence. I want to kill... Yeah, I'll kill this Dragoon, hit this dragon. I'm getting pegged by dragons, yep. Okay, I wonder if Eris can finish one of them off. 268, that's close. Good for you, yeah. You say I'm a fan of the bad dragon, I guess. Oh, still got that Griffin on my team. Dragon fucker. So now Wily up, I can make him do a double strength hit. Can't quite finish this dragon, but I can get him pretty close. Who do you think you are, Ysayle? Yeah, she's cool. Gracefelger's a bit bigger than these other guys, though. Morden. Can't quite finish this guy. Being hit by a rock, though. Trash is up, still can finish. Yeah, Morden do better. He's not into finishing guys. Just warms him up and leaves him disappointed. Yeah, hit this wizard, I guess. Fluffer. That's kind of what, you know, that's kind of what P-ranges do. Just get everyone hard a little bit. And let them do the work. Okay, so that dragon's up. Could kill him. Yeah, I might as well just deal with him. It's a bit overkill of denim, but it's better than having that dragon hitting someone else. 99 on him, not great. But I might get the breach, so let's try it. Got the breach. So no more dragons for Boyd to kill, but he can almost finish off this tamer. He rolled high, but still didn't quite get it. Okay, how soon is this tamer's turn? He is coming up. Morden has a turn before him, though, so I'll probably use Morden to finish him off. Another good charm shot. Get his archer out of the fight for a while. Nope. Yep. Morden still gets his chance. Well, the cleric lost his charm. Did waste a few turns from him, though. Oh, and the griffin's back. So I guess I'll have to finish him off. In a non-sexual way.
Ferocious warrior, Denim. Though you be my foe, I will not deny you that. The blood of innocents stained your name. Your kinsmen hunt you, and still your blade does not waver. My father, Briam, had the right of it when he said you would not meet your end here.
I want no praise from a creature of Balbatos.
Fair enough. Only think not that all of Gargastan's knights gloried in doing as we were bid. Duty, honor, loyalty. A knight is nothing without these. I could not break the oath I swore to Gargastan.
I like Hector's voice, but his editing is really quiet.
Then cast down your sword and surrender. It's Zabos we're after.
No matter how futile my struggle, I'll never surrender. I will not break the vows I swore to my kingdom and to my beloved. Fate ordained our meeting. To do less than fight to the end is to dishonor those who've fallen.
Oh, so was preempt in action. He tried to hit Wily, but Wily hit him first. Hector did way more damage than he did, though, so I guess he gets the last laugh. No one worth hasting here. Probably just have to heal while he's getting pretty low. Does Hector have a finisher? Yeah, he does. Rending Gale. So that'll be pretty scary if he does use that. Can Trash kill this wizard? 182? Not quite. Three HP. Managed to do that. Okay, dragon. Can't go for the breach yet. See if it's worth attacking him. 1 HP, not particularly. This dude is pretty tanky. Actually, can I get a good lion's dance in here? That isn't bad. Well, he's a dancer now. But Swordmasters get some pretty good buffs. So that's an attack buff. Typically useful. Well, their Terror Knight's getting in place.
As you are loyal, are you so eager to join Moldova and Cassandra in death? There is a future for Valeria, for Galgastan. If only you had eyes to see it.
I do as my liege lord bids. Such is the warrior's lot.
Then this frozen plain will be your grave.
Fucking love so many Addendum's lines in this game. Alright, can't get the fear, but I can get the breach. So hopefully I can actually start damaging him. See if I can't make this Griffin fuck off first, though. I'll probably get Charm on me again right here. Just got concentration. Get another 67. And I missed. Orn missed. Two misses in a row. A dash. Who's the cleric gonna heal? Probably the wizard? Yeah. Well, it's not bad if they're just up there screwing around and they're not healing Hector. Trash can do 151. Yeah, I might as well start bullying Hector. Don't really need to kill these last few troops, and having him alive down here will just be annoying. No more Hector strats, boys. Putting an end to him. Harris could get a shot off from up here. 105 damage is not bad. Actually, can I go? No, I can't go lower. So he'll have access to that power-up card, which is kind of scary. Because he also has a Rending Gale. Yeah, so Wily might be taking a nap right here. Oh yeah, he was fucked. Wall rip. Yeah, just one-shotted him. And I took Resurrection off for Exorcism. Which, yeah, I didn't put back on. Because who actually comes into places prepared? That's okay. Hector's got, you know, less than half HP. And he's breached. Not really too threatening at this point. Oh. Cat's looking at me. And that's him. Hector's done.
You are a worthy foe, Denim of Goliath. Zabos may have met his match. I beg one kindness only. Cressida, my beloved sister. Take pity on her.
Hector strat clockwise, clockwise. I think that's the unpopular strat now. I think clockwise, counterclockwise is like technically favored.
Moldova, I return to your side.
Because that way the partner that's getting the tether doesn't have to run the orb through the first person. You should do that for first person, yeah. The Royal City of Heim.
This defies all reason.
There's no mistake, Lord Regent. The host of Almorica took no part in the siege of Crittenai.
Then Ronway will have no choice but to dispatch his own men to assault the castle. He'll send Sir Leonar. None other can take the field against the hero of Goliath.
A keen insight, my lord.
Very well. Assemble a force 5,000 strong from our armies here at Heim.
At once, my lord.
I beg you reconsider, Lord Regent. I trust you've not forgotten your arrangement with the High Champion. An arrangement with certain obligations. I must ask that you refrain from making any rash moves.
Obligations, you say? As I recall, you are obliged to grant me whatever aid I require to wrest control of these isles. Yet here I sit, waiting, while you lecture me about my obligations.
Stay your anger, Lord Regent. I meant only to suggest that provoking Almorica might not be the wisest course. Have patience. You'll see.
To hell with your patience and your counsel. You there, go. See that my orders are carried out.
Yes, my lord.
Your Eminence would make enemies of us.
Begging your pardon, Eminence, but we've just received a man claiming to be a messenger from Almorica.
A messenger? Here?
And a long ride it was. Are you the Regent?
Why do you hesitate? Swords!
Easy, lads. You wouldn't kill the messenger before you heard the message, would you?
Bold for one so young. Very well, let's have it.
I knew you'd listen to reason. Besides, I think you're going to like what you hear.
You're from Almorica. Who are you?
An upstanding member of the Resistance, naturally. I don't suppose you'd send away the old man, would you? Delicate business, this.
Boldness bordering on insolence. A rare breed. Go on. Leave us, Volok. This is not for Ladician ears. You may speak.
Right then.
Dun dun dun. Weiss is such a punk. New items in stock. Let's see what they have.
Take a look at it.
Finally got Tornado 2. That's good. So finally have a AoE spell for Callie. Nothing else looks too interesting. Magic-wise, anyways. Bastard swords. So I can make level 2 bastard swords. Scorpions. Nothing really new armor-wise, though. So let's see what those swords are. Claymore. No, bastard sword. No breach, so I'm still not going to use it. When I get Claymore, that'll be my upgrade. That'll be a breach ability. But Bard Tridents. No, Scorpion, that's what I got. Scorpion does poison. So maybe I can give one of those to Eris. I'll leave Boyd with the one that breaches. Give Eris the one that poisons.
What do you say?
Chaldeas give me parry and charm. I'm gonna make 2 of these for... No, not Dark Crystallos. Yeah, okay. I was gonna make 2 of them, but I guess that's not a thing I can do. I can make a new weapon for Wily. And I might as well. This one actually gives me additional damage to human units, 5% more damage, so that's good. And he doesn't have status on his weapon, so I can just go with raw stats. So, new spear for Eris, or Geo. And a new sword for Wily.
Welcome!
And on that front, I do want to upgrade some of my healing items a little bit. Can I use those mending seed +1s yet? Yeah, let's get those going. Because Briganta's Castle, is what I remember, bit of a beastly level, so it's probably fully equipped for them. I don't think I need to fight the undead, so I'm not going to worry about them. We'll upgrade all my healing items, though. Especially good on Trash, because Trash has the Lobber skill, so they can actually throw items for a little distance. And I want to bring a couple more Dynast King Meads. Just in case. Although I do have a few methods of implying breach, so they're not the most important. And I got lots of resin items. Lots of Aryan plumes. I have a few magic leaves. I'll give my casters each a +1, I guess. Don't like using them because they're very limited in number. But just in case. Oh yeah, and I should put Resurrection back on. Takes 100 MP to cast, so it's not all that easy. But... Yeah, I said but. But it's cheaper than spending money on a Blessing Stone. I'm just going to buy a couple more of the Dynast King Meads just to top up. Okay, let's roll. So I have 2 fronts I can attack from, either the south wall or the west wall. The west wall is mostly a river, so that's just a slog. The south wall is a big wall you have to go around, so it's also a bit of a slog. Let's try the west one. I don't have any flyers, so that's usually what I use for the other wall. Oh, but I do have 12, so we're getting the other dragon in here. And Arca. So that's the full group. And this is actually good, because the other one's all uphill, making crossbow users a little disadvantaged. This one's pretty flat, so she can get some shots in. Got a couple octopi, so I can switch Boyd over to Beast Slaying. They got a Tamer for the boss. Easy enough. Hoplite is like a defensive unit. Juggernaut, offensive, couple archers, couple wizards. Nothing too fancy. You're gonna murder those beasts. How's it going? How's your day, Boyd? I had you on dragon killing business last time, but no dragons on this map. Another Wednesday. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Yeah, so it'll be really slow getting across for both teams. Well, actually, the lizards have built-in wade, so they can go through the water slowly. And I believe a few of my troops have it as well. Let's see. Yeah, Valkyries do. The witches do. The flood dragon does. And the cleric. So I do have a little bit of water mobility. Not as much as the octopuses, of course. They have wade 2, which is, yeah. But I'm still gonna have to have a few units trudging along the edges, hopping to the islands and rocks.
You're Denham, the Butcher of Goliath. Is that what they call you? I could care less about the Hierophant's honor, but you'll pay for Gildora.
Gotta fight Orgeau. Yeah, so this island in the middle is kind of a dead end. If anyone does... Well, it's odd and odd angles, so I can't really jump there anyways. So it's kind of like get my guys over here, over here, over here. And I think I can do the same, yeah, around this side. So I'll play some Trash and the Dragons down here, maybe with Wily and one of the casters. A couple people up here, and Boyd's mission is just to kill these 2 octopi. However, he needs to do it. Really just gotta lure them close enough that he can hit them. But everyone else is like a mile away, so even if it takes me a while to get the octopi out of the way, none of the other units can threaten me for a while. Another BS map for the height advantage. They do, but by the time I get to this side, we're gonna be fighting like in the trenches on the sides here. So the fact they start with a height advantage isn't gonna help them too much. Yep, they do have a couple archers, and they just jumped off the walls, so they're down here now. Here's an archer, Eliza, and Kurtz. So yeah, if they stayed up on the walls and just waited for me, like if they had archers up here, like this would be a disaster of a mission. But they don't. Can archers wade? Nope. This level's just a bit of a pain because of the big lake in the middle, the moat. Gotta wait for everyone to get in useful positions. Yeah, try to keep trash with the dragons at least. Try to get some empower skills going off. I actually typically take the other wall. But I also I'd be using Canopus and probably another Birdman on a normal playthrough. So the castle walls are a little bit less annoying when you can just fly over them. Okay, I hope the octopi don't come this way. Now what's Boyd's MP looking like? 25. He actually needs 35, so I'm going to hit him. You get a bit of MP when you take damage. No big spells, but I'm going to go for the poison. Nice. Got him. Poison's percent HP based, so it's actually quite effective on big sacks of HP like octopi are. Might be able to get the other one too. Nope. Actually decent damage against an octopi too. 46 unbuffed. Of course took more damage from the counterattack, but such is life. Ooh, Arca does good damage too. 58. Don't know if I get an arc in there though. Oh yeah, there's a good shot. I don't mind jackassing around for a little bit longer dealing with the octopuses because, octopi, whatever. Because it is going to take so long for the rest of the group to get down here. Oh, there's a Beastbane. No Beast Slayer yet though, so you just gotta chill. Not like you'd hit any of them anyways. Got an Empowered Dragon. And if these guys are going to be using Evade, that's just going to make it even longer. Evade makes them immune to 1 physical damage. Okay, there we go. Octopus is in killing range. Ooh, and that guy's got breached. So we're going to haste Boyd, now that he's kind of in killer mode. Can't breach this guy. That's a lot of fucking damage, though. I guess, yeah, you're empowered. Or I can do 360 against the other one. Nope. Not enough movement. And you missed. Come on, Dragon. Wizard's using his magic leaf. Oh yeah, Boyd's gonna just murder something right now. $1,600 damage against this octopus. Or a simple 1,144 to this guy. So yeah, he can one-shot this one because it got breached from that last counterattack. Still enough to kill this guy. This guy's breached, so I'm going to leave him a little bit longer. If I need to pick away at him a little bit slower, I can do that because his armor's shredded. No MP. Might as well grab that for meditation procs. They're water elemental, so not great for the witches to go after. Okay, Wily. If I put Wily right here, that would draw in at least one of the lizard men, and then maybe the dragon can come in, help out as well. Harvest Dance is healing. Lion Dance is damage. Yeah, might as well damage up. He can only be attacked by one of these lizards at a time, unless they have spears, which I didn't check. So I will now that I can't do anything about it. No, he's got an axe. Okay, Pegwo has a spear. So we can actually quite literally peg people. So Wily can be by both, but whatever. That'll still give me room for Tantalos get on the island and start hitting people. Got the Breach, got the Beast Slayer, or the Beast Bane, and got the Element on there, so that was a pretty good hit. That was the guy that had evasion and he parried the shot, so he didn't lose evade yet. But it looks like he can kill this octopus pretty quickly here. And then I can worry about the flanks. Gonna pop fearful early, just in case someone moves up and I get a counterattack. Oh, this dude's got evade, so I just wasted that. Yeah, resisted it. Oh yeah, waste of MP, but whatever. I've done dumber things. Got another Breach on there. Oh, this dragon has shit movement. I was kind of hoping he would get dash to proc, but he didn't. Gonna have to run Theo down here to start healing Wily, because he's gonna be taking a lot of damage in that island over there. And the boss is starting to move forward, so should get things going. Oh, this won't be good. Not terrible, though. Although he's getting another one of those. Less ideal. And that lizard's kind of blocking his way. Can I get that octopus? No. So the others just have to finish him off. And yeah, Wily's in a bit of a rough spot. Can't retreat off that rock. Oh, forgot to equip Tornado too. Thought I forgot something. Looks cold. Okay, can you finish? It's not him. I can get that evasion off, though. That'd be nice. And if Wily crits, that'll actually put him in a position that he can move around. Can I whip finisher you from here? I can. 389. Got the preferred element, and just a good shot in general. Oh, fucking parry. Dash 1. Well, that's a good spot for Corpse Breath. I can hit the two of them. They aren't parrying that. Can't quite finish this guy off yet. No one can parry the stank-ass breath. Nope. Even the octopus is speeding up Wily now. That guy's got evade again, which is a little annoying. And Eris murdered that thing. Missed the terror, but I can sneak around and get the next one in. Yeah, just snuck up behind it with a spear and made calamari. Even though that's squid, doesn't matter. Same thing, yeah. Got more legs than I do, they're basically the same thing. Yeah, it won't be too bad. That front lizard's getting vulnerable if I can hit him. No. Different spot, maybe. I don't think the clerics will be in range, at least. They're kind of far back still. So I don't think they can really help those two that have been damaged yet. Which might let me get the inertia back in my way. Well, that one just managed to get him. Next round of archers hitting trash, but not taking too much damage there. Another Empower. And I think trash can just kill this one, yeah. So I'm gonna have... When's this guy's turn? His turn's next. If trash moves up to the front... Yeah, trash can go right onto this island. If the dragon gets dash 1 turned on, the dragon can also get up here. So I'm gonna just bank on that happening. And I'm not too worried about people hitting trash. They kind of blew all their MP. No dash. Let's see if I can break this evade, though. Fuck, that guy parries everything. What does he have equipped? A battle axe for parry 1. Like, what is that, 10% chance? Oh well. I'm making my way up there. Parried again. Jesus. Well, the counterattack finally broke it. And I can get a resurrect, just not quite in range, so Wily will be fine. Let's haste this dragon. Ah, that wasn't smart. I think trash will have the first turn and the dragon won't have anywhere to move yet. $339, yeah, let's finish him off. Could ignore the... Nah, I shouldn't ignore the archer. He can do a lot of damage to the people upcoming. Oh, pushed him onto a critical hit card. That is delightful. Okay, that's good. The archer moved. That'll let Tantalos get on that ground. Let's boil. Boil the archer. You don't have a breath weapon ready to go, so you're just going to do some bites. And yeah, they're probably going to focus on that dragon for a while, but that's fine. He has a ton of hit points. Can't get any good shots off on these two. Well, the 51's better than nothing, I guess. And you got a Flood Lash ready to go. Yeah, you'll kill that lizard. He's kind of the big threat right here. And we'll get Wily going again. Fail cast Res on Wily. That never happens outside of this game. Preempt, not perfect timing for that. The two wizards can hit him, So I'm not going to push him ahead too fast. Because I don't... fuck it, whatever. They might attack the dragon, they might not. I guess we'll see. Well, that was a waste of a turn. He cleansed the silence effect on the archer. And archers don't cast spells, so it's not really a problem for me. Can you kill that archer? 111? No. Start spreading the damage around a little. Ooh, wrenching coil. That's annoying, I just hasted him. Oh well, that makes it easy to cleanse. So what finishers does this guy have? Okay, he's a whip user. He has Flood Lash and Wrenching Coil. If you have unit downed in the water, I don't think... If they don't have water movement ability, I don't think they can get pushed into the water. But if somebody does have the movement, they just kind of float there until their timer runs out. So like if Eris Kier got chomped, she'd be fine for a few turns. There are maps that have like bottomless pits, and if you get knocked into them, you're just dead. Like you can fall off and your character's just gone. Straight out of the roster. $210, not quite enough. 360 will do it. Yeah, kind of the, you mostly see it in the final dungeon, because it's like a giant tower. And then there's the Palace of the Dead and the San Bronza Ruins, which is like a floating tower. Those are loaded with bottomless pits. But at that point you can also get, like, it's kind of funny, if you're a flying unit and you get knocked off the cliff, your character just flies back up. Like, yeah, whatever. But there are also some late game items that, like winged shoes and whatever, that give you the flight movement. So, and teleport for that matter. So once you start getting those things and you get knocked off the cliff, it's a lot less scary. But until then, you do have to be careful. Because any little crit, any little shield bash, handful of spells will knock you back reliably. So you gotta be really careful. Ooh, we got a corpse breath. Actually, when is Feo's turn? Coming up. Try to get everyone positioned for a big heal here. The post game is super fun. It's kind of grindy. It's extremely grindy. But there's a ton of fun stuff you can do on it. You can make all sorts of custom parties. Like I have a party that's like a bunch of high-level dragons and dragon tamers. I've got a party that's undead with a couple of necromancers. I've got like 3 or 4 different types of dragoons based on how I want to fight things. You can just do a lot of cool stuff, and the maps are big enough that you can really employ a lot of different strategies. $69, but no breach. Ooh, and you just flood lashed Wily almost to the death. Although all of that, and I still haven't used a griffin. Or cockatrice. Like, I know they're good, I just never bother using them. Why do I want to use chickens when I have dragons? What is that card? Agility? Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, whatever, grab it. Dragons or chickens? Scaly chickens? Okay, don't really need that Beast Bane anymore. Kill that witch. Might as well, she's coming up. While he's dead again. Ooh. That was rude. Yeah, pretty much clean up here. I can start getting a few good hits off and I'll be wiping them pretty fast. Even with their clerics. Especially when they're wasting their time casting ease. Oh, Mother's Blessing, that's good. That will double the heal that I use. Although that Beastmaster's probably going to kill her next turn, so whatever. Get this big heal off and it should be enough. Still no Corpse Breath. And you're not empowered, so you're not doing a tremendous amount of damage. That guy's a Birdman, so you're not really going to be tanking him, so let's just hit a Cleric. And they're starting to hit the front lines, so just getting stronger up here. Ooh. Ranging Coil's a good one. I think I want that. Let's trash his whip skill. 19. So yeah, Trash is almost going to unlock the next finisher. That's what this clown is using. Can you kill this cleric? 123? No. Drew the Wizard. Too high, can't hit anyone. What about Dark Weight? Yeah, that'll work. 269 against the Wizard, I'll take it. It's not a ton of damage, but it's not nothing. Enough to finish the Wizard off, though. Okay, got a Corpse Breath for the Dragon. I can hit the boss and the Cleric there. And Boyd. That doesn't do a lot of damage, though. Maybe we'll just do a Chomp. Although he does have a crit card. Well, let's see what happens. Okay, no crits, but a little bit of damage. Ruination. Do a decent chunk against the Cleric up here. Well, trash his turn. Can't use a Flood Lash. Good hit against the Cleric, though. Petra Burst. That's a good spell. Petrifies a group of enemies if not obvious. Dragon's in the way, so I can't lob a spell over. I'm gonna get Feo. Feo should be fine. They don't really have any archers alive anymore. That dude's just whipping everybody, though. Well, Denham's catching up, so that'll be bad news for him. Can finally kill this cleric. Chicken. Didn't have chickens on this map though, just had seafood. You want fried chicken now? Gonna have to order it. It's only 10. Place is probably still open. It'll give you a tummy ache. You just don't want chicken hard enough. Dragon's turn. Well, that was good. Pushed him forward. Although he's going to move before Denim, so it probably doesn't matter all that much. Okay, I should be able to use a finisher this turn, so I'm not too worried about taking damage. Okay, he's got an Empower. Can't quite finish the Cleric, but she's getting close. Getting to a whip fight. There's another tornado too, just mocking me that I didn't equip it earlier. Yep, got the breach. He's not too long for this world. And he's on the brink. So Patane should finish him off. 52, that's really low. I've even got the element advantage on that attack. Another resurrect spell. Nice to have, but I don't have anyone that can actually use it.
Reunited, Ghidorah. Oh, too soon.
I did not have the element of surprise. I don't think a big dragon like that can surprise anybody. They even make big stompy noises when they walk around the map. Their sheer size would be surprising. Yeah, so you think it's a mountain, and then all of a sudden the mountain's close.
Why leave, Master Nybeth? Where have we to go? Let us see this through to its end. Our end, if need be. What is our purpose, if not this?
How little you yet understand. We are not here to fight the Wallister. With Hierophant Balbatos gone and the young Lord of Coritani in their hands, the kingdom will never again rise. It falls to us to make the most of the situation and complete our research. That is our purpose, dear Cressida.
Then let me ask you, as daughter to father, do you not want vengeance for mother and sister? The very man who assaults this castle is their murderer. Forsaking your country is one thing, forsaking kin, another. I will not. I cannot.
As stubborn as your sister.
Master Nybeth, why are you yet within? The time for flight is now.
Commander Ronzenbach, it is to my shame you had to witness this.
There is no shame in a daughter so devoted to her people. But Cressida, you must leave here at once with your father.
What? How could you ask this of me? I am full ready to die here by your side, Commander.
Then you're a fool. The lives of me and my men are payment enough today.
No!
His Eminence saw in Master Nibus' inquiries a light for Galgistan's future. If there's any hope he can claim that prize, the greatest prize, well, then we must devote ourselves to seeing that he complete his work. I do not deny the wrath directed at us by those outside our walls. But you need not bear the burden for that. Complete your research. Prove us worthy of such a boon. Bring joy to Galgistan.
He's way too articulate for someone that looks like that.
Your place is by your father's side, Cressida. For Hector's sake, as well as ours.
It looks like he's someone that would communicate in grunts and vague hand gestures.
But, Commander...
Please, Master Nibeth, go now. Your research shall be our legacy.
I shall consider it my duty above all others.
Godspeed, Cressida. One day, you will tell your own child of the glory and the fall of the great kingdom of Galgistan.
The chariot guide you, Commander.
Okay, he's pretty beefy, so I do want to deal with this fight properly. So I have the breach items, I have the attack up items. I also want Brand of Sacrifice. I don't have many of them. Maybe I should have some frontliners with that. Trash is good with those. I'll give one of those to Wiley, because I may need to use it to weaken that guy's attack. Because one thing they do for bosses on this game, which is kind of annoying, but you can fight around it, is bosses will often start with 4 cards in their slots. So he'll be coming with like finishers every turn, because he has 2 MP up cards, so beginning MP like a motherfucker. And he has 2 attack up cards, so he'll be popping like Rending Gales every turn. So I'll need to debuff his attack and try to deal with that. This got 2 Cyclopses. I believe they count as beasts, so Boyd is still ready to go. And 2 Golems, which are just going to be a giant pain in the ass. Terror Knights too, they're going to have Fearful Impact. The Archers and the Wizards, or the Witch in this case, not a terribly scary force. And the Clerics will be annoying. So I kind of need... biggest issue right now is getting these Golems out of the way, and then these Terror Knights. Hopefully Zabos chills for a little bit. I don't want him rushing the front line. He doesn't have Phalanx, thankfully, so we can't turn invincible, but still be tough. If he does get up front, I may need to weaken his attack. Yeah, good enough. I think everyone's as good as I need to be. And if I have to, I'll be using lots of Charm, probably to get those Terror Knights out of the way.
I was starting to wonder if you'd ever arrive, Denham.
Or anyone, really. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13 units. So they have 1 more unit than me, and they're a little bit stronger.
It's over, Zabos. Throw down your weapons and surrender.
Show some respect when you speak to a High Commander, boy. Defeated or not, if we're going to hell, you're coming with us.
So yeah, Dragons will act as kind of the main bulk of the wall here. If this was the law route, you eventually do come up here as well. And I think there is a Necromancer that you can recruit, just a generic one. It doesn't unlock the Necromancer class marks, like the Chapter 4 quest does. But you can actually snipe a Necromancer for some dark magic if you wanted to. I'm going to use my magic leaves early on my 2 casters here. Because they are, once I start casting with them, I'm not going to want them to stop, so I don't really want to wait for meditation. Yeah, a little bit of damage. Archers are probably going to take to the sides, snipe up some cards if they can. No boon of swiftness yet, so still kind of waiting. Damage up for Boyd though, I'll take it. And for now, actually Trash, I'll put Trash in a risky spot just to get that attack up. Denim too. They're giving me these attack up cards, I'd be a fool to waste them. Ooh, nice hit. It'd also be okay if they surrounded Denim like this, because they might get a Lament of the Dead, which is just that AoE fear. Okay, so they're contained at least. Just gotta get the damage in here to start killing them. Okay, he's not contained. Whatever. Nearest can take a hit. There's Gordian Lock. So I basically can't deal damage to that golem this turn. Although Denim did like 130 the counterattack. Am I blind? Well, either way, he's got super high defense. And I don't have a Warlock to disable that. I might switch one of my casters into that, just to get the anti-golem effects. Who's worth charming? Pretty good odds. All around. So what do these golems have? Raven Eye is just a big AoE attack. Nothing special. The Cyclops... a couple spells. But they're not too threatening either. Oh, I still didn't equip fucking Tornado. Well, that golem's out of range. What was your Thunder Flare do? Not a ton. Bit of chip damage, I guess. I have good charm odds on you. I could hit this golem. This guy might be able to Beast Slay, so I'll leave him. Or maybe I just hit this golem again, try to finish him. Nope. Or who did I hit last time? No, you can't hit anyone. 68, I'll try to get this golem pacified for a bit. And Eris and Wily don't need to worry about him. Maybe they can jump up and hit that Archer and Wizard. $169 against the Wizard, that's not bad. He's only got 600 HP. 200 on the Witch. And she's silenced, that was a really nice shot. So unless one of these clerics wastes a turn... Oh, that one cancelled the charm, annoying. But the Witch is still silenced, so she's not going to do anything too exciting. Wily might as well take this attack up card. Maybe I can poison this golem with a lucky hit. Poisoned. Look at that. Okay, no Beast Slayer, no Beast Bane. Just have to do a regular attack. Zabos is still hanging out, which is nice. He's not pushing in yet. Trash is effective against that back golem. Can't reach him though. Gonna steal this crit card though. Okay, Terror Knights are in play. No Lament of the Dead, that would have been too nice. But I can neuter one of these Cyclopses at least. Frightened and Breached. Be able to kill him easily next turn. Glare missed. I don't know what Glare does, but I'm glad it missed. Mother's Blessing, good timing. Because I just got hit by an AoE spell, so I can heal that off easy. Oh, Glare. Okay, he lost 1 point of movement, so not the end of the world. Gosh, he has enough for a Corpse Breath. Move over here, grab this attack card maybe, and then hit these two squishies. Oop. I kicked my garbage can. Those two Terror Knights are in a nice line to get Acid Breath at the same time. And one's breached. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I'm gonna try now to... Well, the Terror Knights aren't coming up too quick. What do I have? I have Casters, I have Wily. I'm gonna try to charm these two Terror Knights. Have them fuck off for a turn if I can. While I'm dealing with these golems. And Zabos isn't moving forward yet, which is nice, buying me a little bit of time. Ooh, she's got Empowered Golem. That's not too fun. Wily, what can you do? 157 to him. You can probably just kill Norman. Heal 2. Oh, this could be painful. You have to deal with this archer, but she's right in position. Oh, and Morden parried an arrow. Okay, and the cleric cleansed the poison, but not the charm, so that's probably beneficial for me. Where's that feared Cyclops? That's decent. They're a lot of wind enemies, so Morden's not a great advantage here. Not too far away. Yeah, Boulder Bow doesn't have great range. It's one-handed, which is sometimes kind of nice, but it's also not great. When do you get your next bow skill? Now you're only 16, it'll be a while. .256, that's a nice shot on Boyd. What does Dullbind do to you? 356. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen, because I was clicking too fast. I knew I had to move her, but I was just trying to see how much damage it would do. Well, Boyd's still in the way there. Can I get the shot in at all? Yeah, that'll work. I wonder if I can get this poison again. Nope. Didn't luck out this time. 500, you can kill him. Do pretty good damage to him too, but I think it's worth securing a kill at this point. Okay, trash. 559 against that golem, probably the best I got. Can't secure a kill anywhere else. He's gonna fire off a spell, probably. Ooh, got the crit. Okay, now it's my Terror Knight. Ton of damage to that Terror Knight. That was good. The charm is already paid off. Oh, trash went down though. I want to fix that, but first, yeah, I can kill this Terror Knight. Got a few people up front that are pretty low. No MP. Fail. Yeah, I'll get trash right away. Trash is 2 cards, and it's just typically too useful to leave on the ground very long. So I'm gonna have to bring them up, and then they can heal. I don't want to move them back over to the dragons to get the empowered dragons going, but I need to get that MP card as well. Now what do I got here? No acid breath. 100 damage isn't terrible. What about this archer? Maybe you're going to stick over here and take the archer out. Ooh, Lament of the Dead. Only hit the Terror Knight, which was charmed. Not ideal. Like, mess up the golem, so that'll get him ready to deal with. What do my charms look like? The witch is silenced. What's this golem? This golem can't do anything. Yeah, I'll try to get the Cyclops. He's not too far down the turn order. And he's got an MP card and a crit card, so he can cause some grief. Well, she moved close, so that's kind of nice. $188. Bill's gonna hit. 158. Wily can probably kill the archer. I wonder if I can charm that cleric. $52. She's coming pretty soon too, so let's try that. Oh, Zabos is moving in. Oh, and that cleric healed me, so that probably was worth the turn. That archer's done for. Okay, this golem has to die. Well, Morgan can do decent damage to it too. If I get in range, this other golem's being a pain in the ass. Nope, can't quit the range. Beastbane. Does that work on Twiddledum over here? Yeah, your DPS. You're losing GCDs. Whatever, gonna have to try to kill this golem. Oh, 309's good. And that Cyclops. Ooh, Paradigm Shift. That's a fancy spell. Don't think anyone can cast it yet, but it's nice when I can. Okay, I probably gotta start triaging some healing here. Dash. I don't know if this Terra Knight is going to get his turn or not. I need Corpse Breath. Yeah, I think I'll just do that. It's going to wake up the Cyclops, but might be worth it. And this dragon has Ramparts. That'll keep Zabos at bay a little bit. 1 MP short from Floodlash. It's too bad. Oh, that golem's punching Morden around a little bit. Oh, that Terra Knight woke up, but couldn't Fearful Impact, so could have been worse. I want to charm him again. Maybe I charm... Who's coming up next? 42. I'm going to try to charm that cleric again. Or this cleric. Nice. And you... Yeah, you don't have concentration anymore, so your charm is low. So we'll beat up this Terra Knight, because Zabos is stalled for a couple of turns while the dragon's in the way. Another Paradigm Shift, cool. And I'll take up all that cleric's healing, I don't mind. 406. It's close to a kill. Someone can finish that off. I'll just get the critical and deal with it. Okay, I still got that cleric healing. This is gonna hurt though.
I know why the Duke pursues you.
What do you mean?
He despises you. Ha! Your hands are clean, your words sweet, and your appetite's vast. Why dirty? When a mob will do the knifeman's work for you in exchange for a few words about justice and ideals.
What?
Ha! Sooner or later, the people will see the Duke for what he is, and come flocking to you. The plebs like a man who's unsullied, while it lasts. You can't keep the blood off those hands forever, boy.
Sir Short. Yeah, he kind of is. He's very short-like. Oh, Wiley's not gonna like this. Another 800 damage. Okay, that Cyclops is up next. Yeah, let's run away. Cragfall 2. Yeah, best you can do. Okay, right now Patane's only purpose is to stop Zabos from running amok through my group. I want to deal with these guys. And he doesn't have whatever that ability is, so he can't run through that Rampart aura. No poison yet. see, what do I got? I can kill him. I might have this cleric for one more turn. And this archer's gonna be a pain in the ass. Fuck this golem. I've never really used golems either, but they're always effective as enemies. They get a pretty powerful AoE. They're fairly durable. Magic defense isn't great, but, you know, that's par for the course. But otherwise, they're fast, they're tanky, they can be buffed up with having a warlock in the group. And when they proc, whatever the hell that ability is, they are incredibly hard to kill. Oh nice, I had that cleric still charmed. Okay, you're just gonna chill and... Yeah, Zabos can move a little bit to the right. He's got a lot of move. What's that card? Luck? Doesn't matter. But you can kind of hold the line there. I can withdraw the right flank here. Warden gets his revenge. What card is that? Vitality? I'll probably grab that with Eris.
The men who betrayed this castle do not but wait. They wait for someone to come to their rescue, for a savior to descend upon the Isles. Their minds are simple. It is their nature. We're not like them. We can shepherd these docile lambs down the true path.
You lead them to the slaughter. How many innocents have died in your name? Are the differences between Wallister and Galgastani worth so many lives?
If society must be built on the backs of the oppressed, best to be the oppressor, eh? Even a ditch-born bastard in Galgastan can look on you, Wallister, and know his lot could be worse. The fools see the bodies of your dead and feel grateful to be alive.
It's a wretched knight who mocks his own people.
Ooh, that hurt. But it was a dragon, so we could deal with it. What do we got here? Yeah, I got lots of turns, so I can probably deal with these two. Especially now that he's breached. No corpse breath though, that'd be too nice. And then it's time to start debuffing Zabos and hopefully killing him. What's his move look like right now? He can get to Denim, which isn't great. I can probably put Patane back in position. Yeah, 2-minute window's coming up. Enjoy it while it lasts. Not gonna have 2-minute windows soon. Who's dead? Wiley's dead. Still got 3 turns, so fine. Let's see what you can do to Zabos right now. 74. Not a terrible amount of damage. Where do I have you kill the archer? No, I think the others can handle the archer. Let's start chipping away at Zabos, and then I can get someone in there with some debuffs. Where's Denim? Okay, Denim will be before Zabos right now. And Zabos will have full MP, pretty sure. Yeah, enough for Ren and Gale in any case. And I might... Mending Seed 1 might be enough to keep Botania alive this round. Although, I think Boyd is in the danger zone. Yep. Well, Charmed fades. Not the best time for that, but not unexpected. Archers can't really contribute to fighting Zabos right now, so they can try to hunt this cleric. Well, she's silenced. That's useful. Okay, now Zabos, yeah, Denim can grab this card. And what do you have? Arion Plume. You also have 2 sword ups. So yeah, I'll buff your attack even more. Got a Corpse Breath. Good damage, but the effect, the spoil spell or whatever, won't do a whole lot. Not that it even hit, so it doesn't matter. Oh, he's gonna run up for Boyd anyways. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, so I'll probably take some pot shots at him with some spells. I was hoping he was going to try to hit one of the dragons, because that would put him in range of Denim hitting him. Okay. Cleric. You can stay over there. 17. Nah, whatever. Even if I get the breach, I'll just apply that another way. This cleric can be annoying otherwise. Okay, just Zabos, no healer. What items do you have? You don't have the Brand of Sacrifice, which is I'm looking for right now. So you can stay there and try to stay alive. I don't think that's enough, though. Denim can't reach him. You do have a Dynast King's Mead. Yeah, best heal up, I guess. Take this crit card. So 2 attack ups, 2 crit cards. That's about as good as anything I can use against Zabos. This dragon's got an attack up. Does a whole single point of damage. Actually, did you have an item? Yeah, you just Alien Plume. Not gonna do anything for me right now. Okay, Wily buffed it for another turn. Gonna have to get him resurrected right away. Don't go that way. Well, that was a bad hit. So he's just kind of annoyingly running faster than I am around the edge of my group. But the 2 enchantresses are slowly wearing him down. And I might... What does a Sonic Blade do me? 372? Yeah, get fucked.
You think to replace the Duke? Become the savior of your people? A fine irony. That...
Okay, that wasn't bad. Got a lot of effort, or got a lot of use out of the crowd control spells. The golems were a bit annoying, but took them out. And it wasn't until Zabos got to the front line and started ignoring the dragons that stuff started really getting out of control. But Denim was just as buffed up as he was at the time, so made short work of him.
We owe you our lives. I suppose thanks are in order. But that begs the question, why? I can't recall the last time a Wallister went out of his way for us. And story was, you were the one behind the massacre at Balmamusa.
I was there, but I had no part in it. I made up my mind to leave the Resistance the moment I learned of their plans for Balmamusa. The Duke repaid me by blaming me for the massacre and placing a price on my head.
Oh.
I knew then who my true foe was. The age-old struggle between Wallister and Galgastani is a lie. Men like the Hierophant and the Duke pit us against each other in their own struggle for power. It is they who deserve our wrath, not you and I.
And as you rise to become a leader of men, tell me, do you never worry that you become the tyrant you replace? What will you do then?
Should it come to that, I am prepared to forfeit my life.
That's youth talking. Still, you seem to believe what you say. That's good enough for me.
I hope to prove your trust well placed.
Dark news, Denham. Karitanai has fallen to the Duke.
So, the Resistance has come. I never set out to destroy them. Now here we are. If it means defeating the Duke, if it means bringing peace to Valeria, I fight them only too gladly.
Not enough to fully restock.
Oh, there's...
What am I missing? I used a bunch of Mending Seed +1. That's probably what we're... So let's make a bunch of them.
Just give the word.
Maybe not that many.
What do you say? Be well.
Okay, now before I forget, we're going to equip Tornado 2, finally. Quick check to see if everyone's got their stuff. Looks like it. Didn't quite get 20 whips. Maybe that's capped to the same level, so you couldn't get that one. That would make sense. Should be getting the second finishers now, or pretty shortly. Okay, back to Karitanai. Another quick shop check first. I don't think there's anything new. Maybe a Balder crossbow. I don't know if I got one of those for Arca yet. Oh, I do. And it's even equipped. So I did something properly. And I think that's the best one I can create right now, so... Probably nothing else here. Wizard's hat. No, I can't get wizards yet, or wizard hats yet. Could be making Balder gauntlets +1. They are a little better than the regular gauntlets. I could do the Balder leggings as well. Slightly better in some regards, not quite the or lose a point of strength, but I don't think a point of strength really matters. But I'll deal with that later. So we're going back to Karitanai. but we have a surprise attack here. Oh, this is the Hobrum level. Okay. So this is where we recruit the Special Swordmaster. So what do they have? Nothing usual. Couple ninjas, couple berserkers, couple rogues. That is a class the player can't actually get. And nothing of value is lost. A couple enchantresses and a couple clerics. So yeah, we're just going to have to protect Hobrum down there. Shouldn't be too difficult. But the AI is sometimes known for being special, so you never know. He might suicide rush into the group.
There he is! After him!
He is unfortunately not strong enough to kill 2 people at once.
They move like the wind.
That man, whoever he is, he's in trouble.
Denim of Goliath! Our mysterious swordsman has flushed out rare game. The wheel turns for us!
Modigliani. He's just a unique spellcaster class that you don't actually get access to. On that note, what does he actually do? He's got crowd control spells that the AI can't use and ice magic, so nothing too exciting. So yeah, no big, great game plan here. Get to the front, kill enemies, save Hobrum. Thankfully, he didn't just charge into the group. Yeah, not a bad spot for us. The terrain is a bit tight, so it's going to take a while to get around it. But we have some nice high ground. Our ranged users can fire down with impunity. And they don't have a very durable front line either. The ninjas can be annoying. Bit of damage. They can double attack. I don't know if they had 2 weapons. They probably do at this point. And they can also apply some status effects pretty reliably. Typically stun. And they're fast and mobile, of course, so they get around things.
This way! We can help you!
And you are?
My name is Denim Pavel. I fight for this land's future.
Young for a knight, Captain. No matter. I'll take what help is offered.
Lots of power-up cards, or attack up. Don't mind getting around them. Couple crit too. Don't mind getting those. Spell charge. Don't usually see people do that. Why would you give it to a ninja of all people? Wonder if he has one of the summons. Oh yeah, Rhyme Raven. Not usually too scary. Although the NPC ninjas are way more effective with those than player ninjas are. Start getting the rogues. Wonder, will Firestorm hit them both? Yeah. Might as well. Not much as not as much damage on the one target, but more overall. Kind of a shit hit. Might have hit someone better, but whatever, we'll take it. And the trees are in the way, so I can't get a crossbow shot off. Oh, waste of a turn there. Could have healed, but he removed some status effect. Okay, what can Wily do? Nothing, I guess. Pick up the attack card. Ooh, still lightning. Can't hit them both. You don't have a card yet, so taking the null card isn't a problem. Just get my front line around the corner here, and then it'll be pretty quick, I think. Well, that Berserker might be a little scary at this point. The other one's the one with Berserk. I wonder if I can get a charm off on her before... Oh yeah, she's so slow. No corpse breath yet. Let's stay there and block that gap, though. It's unfortunate Hobram kind of jumped in the middle there, but if they don't focus him, he should be fine. But if I can get everyone else in there, that's all the AoE opportunity. Okay, can you charm that Berserker? 30? That's not great. The other one has Concentrate, though, so maybe that'll be better odds. Okay, where would be a good spot for a crossbow? Oh, I'll keep moving her around. Preempt. Can't really get into the action yet, though. Let's have Wily move around, just flank those wizards. Ninja's been a pain in the ass with his summon, but still not doing a ton of damage, only 100 a hit. Okay, not getting any healing in there yet, which is good. Lightning is good. Yeah, I'm gonna try to charm her, but boy's got the damage advantage on that one. And that wasted her Berserk, so could be good, could be bad. Okay, Benumb, she's gonna stun somebody, which might be annoying. Well, she's gonna actually use her Rhyme Raven, so waste her stun opportunity. Works out in my favor. You're out of MP. Well, I'm actually going to save that card for Morden. He's going to have a really good vantage point from up top. No, can't even reach it yet. Slacker. Yeah, not really doing any damage without that card yet. Maybe I can make the cleric silenced. That actually works really well. Okay, Denim still can't get anywhere yet. Oops, what'd I do? And Eris. Probably just hit this Berserker and then back up. I got the poison. Okay, Boss Man's moving forward. His spells are going to hurt a fair bit. Ooh, that was a strong attack. Yeah, you do your damage up, I guess. And no Corpse Breath. Magic, don't really need that, but it's in the way. Yeah, I need to get some of my melee guys in there. They don't have a very durable line, but I'm just not getting turns in the right place. I think Arca still can't hit anyone with that crossbow yet. He's silenced, so he shouldn't be too annoying. Well, it was her turn though. Okay, Wily, can you reach that wizard down there? That'd be super cool. You don't have a finisher yet, so you're just going to use Falling Blade, which isn't bad. It's going to push that wizard into the crit card, though, which could be dangerous. So I might... That's his turn, too. Okay, not great. But hit the dragon, and he can take the hit. Poison on Hobrum. Have to watch his HP a little closer. Don't want to hit Hobrum, actually. He's not that durable. Let's get rid of this Berserker. He's gonna be trouble. Frighten on the ninja, that's good. And I do have Fearful Impact. I also have a Sonic Blade, so let's see what that looks like. Yeah, no one's in kill range, so probably getting a Fear and a Breach would be more useful. Fuck off. Okay, you can't hit anyone. Kill that ninja, that'd be useful. Oh, looks like Void's gonna eat it here. Yep. Okay, Morden's up. Should put the finish off that wizard. I got the high ground here. Get the range for it. Yep. So he had a crit card and a magic card, so that could have been scary. Corpse Breath. Finish off that Berserker. Decent damage on the ninja, too.
You're the stripling who betrayed the Resistance! All that talk of heroes go to your head, did it? The Duke favored you above all others. But like any mongrel, you were quick to bite the hand that feeds.
I'm back.
I fought not for the glory of a single man. I fought to bring peace to my people, to Valeria. It is the Duke who betrayed our struggle.
Listen to him crow! Steady hands, lads! We face a foe more
Misclick that. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Okay, I'm gonna have to get Hobram some HP. Eris is coming up next. Yeah, and she can get a heal off on there. .86, not a great hit. Not even a breach. Going straight to the item. Just trying to maximize what he gets. Okay, another caster. Probably shoot that ninja unless I can get the berserker. 120 on the berserker, 190 on the ninja. Easy decision. Cleric's getting in action. But Wily's in the back there now, so as soon as he can start hitting those guys, he'll be mowing through them. Nice. Finally got a shot. Another silence. Even if they're going to cleanse it right away, that is wasting a turn that they could be healing, so I don't mind that at all. I'm going to toss another heal to Hobram, because everyone else can deal with a quick nap, but he's an NPC, so as soon as he's down, he's down. Yeah, so that could have been a heal, but it wasn't. Can we hit the Berserker from this magic spot? No. Tornado 2 is not bad. You're a long time away, so Charm's probably not worth it. If I hit those trees enough, they would actually break, but it takes a while. They only take 1 damage a hit, I think, and they have like, this one is 5, this one is 8. So the terrain is destructible, just takes a while. Okay, you don't have a finisher ready to go. So I think you're going to move around. Be on the gang squad with Wily. Another attack up card from Morden too, that's good. Probably snipe off that cleric for good. 220. 420 with the finisher. Blaze it. And Wily's up. Do I want to push you forward or do I want to... Geez, you do a lot of damage. Do I want to get this card first? Nah, I should get in the back and start causing a mess. Patane, what can you do? Hit this witch for a little bit. Probably can't hurt the boss for much, even though he's a caster. 45, yeah. Actually, this Berserker is still being a pain in the ass. Okay, so his AoE spell can probably hit Denim and Eris. No, he probably won't do that, because it'll hit the Berserker. Okay, Arca and Morden, that's fine, they're at full HP. Went to the dead. I think I can finish this Berserker off now. Oh, not quite. Okay, between Denim and Eris should have it. Or maybe Arn will just hit it. Yeah, that'll leave Eris to heal up or do something else. A little bit of HP. Healing magic isn't typically the strongest way to heal. Not even close. Good heal, but that kind of puts us in AoE range. When, what's-his-face gets another shot. Items are far more potent for healing, but Cleric is still nice utility. You have to heal at range. And when you get a Mother's Blessing heal, it is a lot of damage, or a lot of healing, so... Still got the good ones. Okay, Arca. Can shoot this Cleric with a crossbow. And the big thing is that spell healing just does not scale. Like, it's supposed to scale off mind, but either through design or a bug, it basically doesn't scale at all. So healing is basically just what you see. Okay, let's give someone a chomp. Oh. Power-up card spawned right in front of the dragon. Might as well take it. Okay, Morden, can you finish off that witch? You can do a tremendous shot. And you get another attack up card. So you're gonna be shooting cruise missiles right away. $161, not bad. Okay, whatever he does is gonna hurt because he's got a few AoE opportunities and a crit card. No crits at least. Still a couple hundred damage to each one of them. Orin, can you get in position to hit anybody? Yep. Denim. Finish off this rogue. Or maybe not. Don't have enough for Fearful. Okay, just the cleric and then the boss left, and he's a spellcaster, so he won't take too many hits. Although I am gonna send Halbram a little bit more healing, so I don't need him getting crit. Okay, you're probably too far to range to do anything. 208 from the crossbow, that's pretty good. If I can shoot around this tree. I can. Okay, his turn next. He's nearly dead though, so I'm not worried about anything he can do. Take down Eris, but he won't be around much longer. Damn, even with 3 attack ups, Morden can't penetrate the defense.
Failed by a traitor. Forgive me, my Duke.
Thank you for aiding me. You're the one they call the hero of Goliath, yes?
I'd rather you address me by my name, Denim Pavel.
Of course, forgive me. I am Hoberim Vandam. I owe you my life. I'll not forget it.
What errand brings you to such a place as this?
I heard you were bringing the fight to the Dark Knights. I thought to lend you my sword.
You've some score to settle with the Dark Knights?
Aye, you might say that. What if I told you it was they who stole the light from me? I may not be able to see, but my sword is truer than most. Let me join your struggle.
Not sure why you turn him away, but we'll take him.
You would be a welcome addition.
Even if he is blind.
You've my thanks then, and my sword.
He's pretty good. So as far as special characters go, he's on the better end. In certain versions of the game, he's completely busted, like RSL level. Swordmasters don't quite have that power in this version. Still, I've used Halbram a little bit. He's not the greatest, but it's quite usable. So what do I get? Lament of the Dead 2, I think that just means it procs more. Some weapon skills up for everybody. Halbram wants to join. Come on board.
I am told Tartaros has accepted our proposal.
He has. We're to meet at the cathedral in Rhyme at a time of our choosing. He even agreed to limit our escorts to 3 men apiece.
You've served me well in this vice. I could ask for no finer envoy.
We are one step nearer to vanquishing the Bakram.
All well and good, Your Grace, but can the Dark Knights be trusted?
I should have your tongue out for that. You dare question me.
You squabble like children. Your concern, however well meant, is uncalled for. The Dark Knights will honor their agreement. They know full well the Bakram cannot stand against us with the Galgastani gone. An alliance serves their interest as much as ours.
If the Commons learn of this pact with the Dark Knights, it will not go well for us.
We need only maintain the deception until Branton falls. His claim to power rests on the young heir to House Eltenahu. Without the boy, Branton is nothing. Stripping him of the regency will be simple enough. With his power lost, his flock will soon scatter. Once we have restored peace to the Isles, the Dark Knights will have no choice but to return to Lodis.
Nothing. What's a short with you? How's it
I know
going?
you've only just returned, but I'm afraid there's no time to rest. We must inform Tartaros of the time of the meeting.
You didn't like that trash?
Fetch me quill and parchment.
Short these nuts. Short's awesome. He's gonna be one of the new scions. You meet Short in the MSQ whenever you decide to go back to do the MSQ.
Oh, there's...
It's one of the new characters they introduced. They're going with us into the next patch. Okay, I don't think I unlocked anything new. Might as well see what everyone's at. Yeah, everyone's got items still. Wily doesn't have his finisher yet. Mighty Strike. Increases attack power by 25% when making katana attacks. That's probably good. I'm considering dropping Preempt for that. Because Preempt gives him a free attack if it procs and it attacks, but I don't want Wily getting hit that often. He's not strong enough to deal with it. What spells did Halbram have? Lion Dance, Harvest, Bellows, Fortify, and Breach. Holy shit. Breached on multiple targets. Well, we're just going to take all of those and see what Wily wants. Oh, I already have Comely Dance. So then, yeah, let's give him Fortify on everybody. I wonder if there's any other spells Denim can use. Sleep. Just sleep. Terror Knights have terrible spell accuracy, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, it looks good. We are, approaching 11:30. So I'm going to call it here for the night. Thanks for chorting, everybody. Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Raid tomorrow, hopefully as a go. Don't know what you're wanting to imagine, but that's crazy. Yeah. Have a good night, everyone, and see you next time.